In this tutorial, we will go over TradeUI's Insider section. Whenever you log onto TradeUI, you'll click on Insiders. And what it does is it brings you to a page that populates all of the insider transactions going on with different stocks. It will show you the timestamp that the actual trade was caught. It will show the ticker associated, who actually made the trade, their title associated with the company, what type of trade it was, the cost of how much they bought per share, how many shares they purchased, the total value of the trade, and the total value of shares they have now. It'll also show you the issuer name that actually had the transaction occur. It'll show you the trade date, and it'll show you the filing date. The filing date is when this actually happened. The trade date is when it became public knowledge. You'll usually see it to be anywhere from 1 to 3 days after it actually happens. You can actually filter down to different various items right here, such as all transactions, buy transactions, sell transactions, all the transfers by the owner. You can look at the buys by the owner and the sells by the owner. So let's go to buy transactions. And we're going to go ahead and keep the selected date range of 7/12 to 7/14. If you want to, you can search by individual tickers. So we'll do MMLP, and it'll show all the stocks associated with MMLP, all the trades that happened that day, or within this time frame. So now we have buy transactions open. So let's filter by different aspects. Let's filter by number of value. So the highest value trades that took place this day was NONE, which is actually First Eagle Private. You also see a lot of transactions happen for EVLO. And you see a lot of what we call 10% owners. These are usually institutional investors that made this buy happen. So let's scroll down and see if we can find other trades. So right here, ASAN, we see the president and CEO bought shares at $22.50. They bought 75,000 shares, roughly worth $1.7 million, and they now own $40 million worth of shares of ASANA, Asana Inc. They bought on the 12th. They actually bought on the 11th, and it became public knowledge on the 12th. You can see they had two transactions because they bought some at $20.89 as well. So if we actually want to see everything that happened with that stock, we can type in ASAN, and we can go to all transactions. And of course, all we have is the CEO and president buying ASAN 3 different times from the 10th and 11th. And they bought, it looks like, for around $20 all the way up to $23 worth. So if you can get in between these zones, you know you got in at the same time that the actual president and CEO bought shares of his own company. If you'd like to check out more tutorials we have, go ahead and click on all the other videos in our tutorial series.